Good morning. I was feeling a little nostalgic when I woke up. Yeah, that's my alarm clock. I have no problem getting up at 5 in the morning. And I woke up this morning feeling nostalgic. So I'm gonna do this. Boom! Nailed it! Yeah! Welcome to Turn the Page. Let's go. Well, that was fun, or funny, however you want to perceive it. So with Hyrox 2 weeks out, it's only 2 weeks out now, I thought I would deliberate and reflect back on my first race that I did in 2025. So I have experience, because I was thinking about this the other day. I said in my last video that I had changed my goals, right? And that's okay, we can change our minds whenever we feel, right? Whatever feels in the flow and the rhythm of the universe, right? I did say that, and I did mean it. I did mean it. I believe you're not a true recreational athlete if secretly you want to improve from your last results, right? Come on, just a little bit. And so I've come to a compromise. Sabo Demo, we work really good together when we work as a team. We're gonna compromise, right? I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself because of my existing tendinopathy and spinal situation, which is fixable and currently is okay. Like, I'm not noticing anything too horrific in terms of pain. And I haven't been pushing myself, and I've cut back on my training, so I'm feeling pretty good. But there are a few things that I need to improve. So if I go back to my results that I got in last year's Hyrox comp, now I'm super stoked that I actually completed the competition. I think entering a competition, any competition, you're pretty much winning if you've signed up and you're getting ready to get into this event, because it's expensive, right? It's expensive. It's time consuming. You need to put some time aside so that you can train, depending on how competitive you are, I guess, or how well you want to do, and your situation as well in terms of your body and everything. Everyone has different preferences as to why they're going into a competition. So overall, what I've been thinking about, what went wrong? My ankle brace, the timer, the tracker, I relied way too much on that, because you can actually see your location and where you need to go next on a big screen. So when you're running, obviously your ankle brace is being scanned. And the problem with that is you've got multiple races going on. So you could be halfway through getting to another station and a horde of people who have just started their race can zoom past you, or whatever it is, and the reader for the scan on your ankle, you won't see your name come up, or maybe it just flashes up because it's getting everybody up on the screen. Or I'm not sure, maybe it doesn't even pick up your reader. So yeah, that's number one. So I'm not going to rely on the screen and focus on how many laps I'm doing, because the convention center, unfortunately, 1 lap of the convention center is not 1 kilometer. So it's something around 2 laps, and I think then you have to get to your next station, going off memory. The stations that surprised me. Okay, so burpees actually surprised me, because I actually really enjoy burpees. I know that sounds crazy, right? Like, what's this woman on? But I actually enjoy burpees. What I don't enjoy is doing them when you are fatigued, right? Because you're pretty much doing them halfway from memory. I think it's halfway through. So yeah, I was pretty exhausted. Doing 80 meters of burpees is not fun when you are kaput, right? You're cooked by that point. So I was surprised at that. I was also surprised at the sled pull. The sled pull was probably the hardest to do. I thought the sled push would be a concern, but that was a breeze. Whether or not I had a really good track surface and I was able to just nail that really fast, I think that's a pretty good time for somebody that's pushing a sled with that weight. Not sure, We'll see what it's going to be like this year. But yeah, I was surprised at the sled pull. So I have been focusing on the sled pull a lot. The sled push and the sled pull has been my main focus. What I underestimated, I think my overall time, I really wanted to do 1 hour and 30. I thought that would be reasonable. And I also thought, me being someone that is really into endurance, being ultra marathons in the past, I kind of thought I'd be pretty good at getting through it all. But I spent so much time in the rock zone. I had no idea I spent so much time in the rock zone. I don't know, I don't even remember doing that. I swear I remember running through, picking up some water, putting it in the trash. I'm gonna be mindful of that this year. I'm gonna try and not use that area. But yeah, I don't know if that's normal. I don't know if a lot of people experience that. What's going on there? It's like a time warp. I do remember getting into the rower station and I dawdled a little bit. I think I even had a bit of a chat to the judge. Hey, how's your day? Yeah, which one should I use, But I do remember that. A small little chit chat with the judge. I wasn't trying to brown nose. I also underestimated the noise inside of the convention center. So you've got the speakers, right? You've got the guys on the mics, you've got the music, you've got the crowd, people yelling. It's really noisy. So yeah, I definitely underestimated how much that was going to affect my ears. I couldn't even hear people yelling out to me, people that I knew. I couldn't hear Mel, who's my trainer. I could not hear her when she was saying, "You're running too many laps." And I had no idea. I think I even stopped to go, what? But I have been mindful of those things this whole time, But I was reflecting back thinking, what is honest and upfront about what my last experience was like? What I did last year, I've got to do better than that. And even though I said in my last video, I want to do this for fun, I do want to develop and get better. And, that is my goal as well. So yeah, I have to, be true to myself. So in 2 weeks, we'll find out. We'll find out if I have improved. Yeah, I think being experienced, having last year, I know what to expect. So yeah, if it is your first Hyrox, every location is going to be different, but that was my experience. I found it very overwhelming. It's very different to an ultra marathon crowd because the people are scattered and you're outside in nature. So the sounds aren't as horrific to the ears. I'm not going to set a specific time. I'm just going to say I want to do better than 1:49:49 seconds. I'm very disappointed in it. I think if I take the rock zone out, which I know I'm going to have to spend time in the rock zone because I'm going to want to have something to drink, right? I have to go to my Hyrox session. You're coming along with me, and yeah, let's have fun.
You are going to do 2 of them for 3 rounds, and the other one you do for 2 rounds. Alrighty? I want you to pick the movements that you find the most challenging, and you do 3 rounds of those. Your 2-rounder will be one that you like the most out of those 3. So the sled push, sled pull, ski row, I know for everyone they're what they are. But these ones are the little spicy bitey ones that you might want a little bit of extra practice on.
What camera?
This is second round. I'm actually not doing the 1K run. Instead, I'm just going around the oval. I'm wearing shoes that are just not good for sled pushing. So I'm kind of slipping a little bit as I'm pushing. Definitely will not be wearing these shoes for Hyrox. on the day, I'm not going to be doing push-up burpees. Yeah, it's a lot of energy that you're using. So yeah, I'll definitely do the whole put my body to the ground and push myself up and do the jump. The ground is quite frosty. I just didn't want to get myself wet, even though I'm working up a sweat and getting dirty. The perks of training outdoors. So heart rate is at 150, which is good. That will probably creep down while I do this light run, jog, brisk walk. Nah, at least I'm doing it, right? Yeah, so one more round of this and then I'm pretty much done. Done for the day. We missed the last knuckle punch. Maybe this time we'll get it. Are we going for a punch or a high five? It's easier.
Yes.
Coffee, I give that a 9 out of 10 because I actually think that they gave me normal milk. I asked for oat milk. I'm not a huge fan of milk in coffee. I like oat milk in coffee. I can definitely tell the difference. So I'm taking 1 point off, but not giving me the right milk. Now, this is the real deciding factor. Get the inside of that. Oh my gosh. Uh-huh. 1 minute. The world is such a great place right now. This is heaven. Light, fluffy, the right amount of sweetness. It's not sickening. I can keep going. I can keep going. This one's more of a lemony zest. The issue with being single and a solo person is you don't have anyone to share your other half with, right? So you commit to yourself and you just eat the whole thing. It's easy, but it's also very hard because I have to work triple. I was going to say double, but I'm going to say triple to burn this all off. if you eat these, you have to be willing to commit not only to eating all of it, but to working 3 times as hard to burn it off. All right, here we go. If you're a fan of lemon meringue, that's exactly what it is. So lemon meringue pie. I'm actually a fan of lemon meringue pie. I'm happy with my decisions, the recommendations by the lady that recommended these. I think she did a great job. I mean, look, they all looked really good, right? I would definitely have to go back there and try all the other ones. Did you see how many other ones there were? I am relatively healthy, but I had to try this place. I've been thinking about it all week. You have to sometimes just tick that box off, right? And get the urge out of the way. 10 out of 10 overall. The selection, you have a plethora to pick from, right? There are so many different types of pastries there. The quality is amazing. It is a hearty pastry. I have to say, I've been to other places where the pastry's a lot smaller, a little bit more delicate. So yeah, you can definitely share this with another person, but I've got a long way to go. There's no way I can eat both of those. This ain't a mukbang. I actually thought I could eat a whole one, but I couldn't. Like, I'm full. I'm really full. And so I will eat the rest later today. But going back onto Hyrox. So the biggest challenge is going to be the lunges. Lunges are going to be a challenge. So I need to work extra hard at getting my, I'm sorry to be blunt and candid, but forthright, my ass. I got to get my ass into gear, right? Because it needs to start working. Burpees, obviously, I'm going to be fatigued by the time I get to that. I did do the burpees with a push-up. I will not be doing that on the day. I will be getting my whole body to the ground and then pushing myself up. The other situation is the ankle brace. Not relying on the ankle brace, and by being mindful the whole time that I run, making sure that I do the laps, count the laps in my head, it's gonna be a challenge. And the sled pull. I would like to improve my time on that. Also my ski, right? So my ski, I've been putting a little bit too much back into my ski. So I'm going to be very mindful of that I'm doing the correct technique, which I was finding was really working out my arms as opposed to my whole body, right? Because I'm not putting my whole body into the power of the pull down. So yes, that's also another thing. There's a lot of little things that I think I can do a lot better. And yeah, look, 2 weeks out, not gonna put too much pressure on myself. I really am doing this for fun, but at the same time, I really want to improve. Everybody measures the level of success differently. And my level of success in specific to Hyrox really is just to improve that little bit, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and keep turning that page, and I'll see you in the next upload.